I have my reputation destroyed. I have lost my job. That I was surprised myself with the netizen backlash. To be honest, I was very surprised. Because when this all started, I thought the premise and context is so ridiculous that nobody will ever believe it. Because I'm a father here, being accused of holding on to my 4 kids because I want to be with my mistress.
The fears is I still quite worry about. I have no idea what my husband and his mistress gonna do to me, because they've been chasing me out from the family house, took the kids away, took all our savings, and the things that they have done to me is quite inhumane, I feel like. Yeah. So I'm very concerned about the kids, and especially for my 4-month-old newborn. Because last Friday when I saw the baby, she lost weight. So I'm very concerned about baby's health also.
Skandal perselingkuhan yang dilakukan Aden Wong dengan pedangdut Tisya erni memasuki babak baru, usai diungkap semua aib dan kebobrokannya oleh sang istri, Emmy, ke publik. Perselingkuhan hingga kelakuan jahat Aden Wong dan Tisya erni yang membawa kabur tabungan dan keempat anak Emmy membuat karir Aden Wong akhirnya hancur. Banyak netizen menyebut bahwa hal ini adalah karma yang pantas diterima oleh Aden Wong. Aden Wong dikabarkan telah dipecat dari DP World. Hal itu terkuak ketika Aden Wong diwawancarai dalam podcast bersama Dr. Richard Lee. Herannya, dalam podcast tersebut, Aden Wong menyangkal bahwa dirinya telah berselingkuh dengan Tisya erni, meski sudah banyak bukti video kebersamaan mereka yang tersebar.
Mr. Wang, I want to ask you, is that true that Tisya erni is your mistress?
It's not. It's not. Look, this is a woman that has taken care of me and my family very well for the next 2 years. For the last 2 years. This is a woman who is still here. Dr. Richard, let me tell you this. You saw what happened to her reputation in the last few weeks. It's all over the news, correct? Her reputation is lost. She is not safe in this country. I have my reputation destroyed. I have lost my job because I'm just focused on protecting my kids. But they are my kids. It's totally fine for me to protect them. If she's my mistress and she's after my money, why is she still here? Why is she the one who set out us to safely leave the country? There is no meaning there. Dr. Richard, there's a bunch of lies over here that I was surprised myself with the netizen backlash. To be honest, I was very surprised. Because when this all started, I thought the premise and context is so ridiculous that nobody will ever believe it. Because I'm a father here, being accused of holding on to my 4 kids because I want to be with my mistress. And I'm willing to go down the path of keeping my 4 kids and being my mistress until I lost my reputation and also my job. Dr. Richard, in your years of experience, which man would do that? Every man who has a mistress will give up the kids immediately. Who would drag on 4 kids? If I give 4 kids to Amy today and we are not divorced, I literally don't have to spend money and give her any support money. It's cheaper for...
Baru kelar nonton podcastnya Dr. Richard yang terbaru tentang klarifikasi suaminya Ibu Ami. Kalau kata aku mah ya, mending gak usah repot-repot klarifikasi. Tujuannya apa sih? Cari pembelaan netizen ya. Di luar bener atau enggaknya segala perbuatan buruknya Bu Ami yang diceritakan sama suami dan anaknya, tetap aja perbuatan si Mister itu salah. Kenapa? Karena yang pertama, dia diduga selingkuh dengan si TE. Yang kedua, dia kabur bareng 4 orang anaknya, diduga bersama selingkuhannya. Kalau emang si Ibu Ami ini problematik, ya udah balik aja ke Singapura terus urus perceraian. Sesuai dengan perkataan Bu Grace Tahir, kalau pengadilan Singapura itu bekerja dengan bukti. Tinggal ajuin aja kan semua bukti tentang keburukan atau kejahatannya Bu Ami. Aku yakin kok kalau memang itu terbukti, hak asuh nggak akan jatuh ke Bu Ami, tapi ke suaminya. Nggak usah dibikin rumit deh Bapak, kebanyakan drama. Malah main kabur-kaburan. Apalagi tadi kata anaknya, mereka akan pindah lagi ke hotel lain karena hotel yang mereka tempati saat ini keberadaannya udah diketahui sama Bu Ami. Jadi heran kan ya, seburuk apa Bu Ami itu? Kenapa mereka sampai harus kabur ke sana ke sini buat menghindari Bu Ami? Nggak selesai Pak, mending buruan ke pengadilan urus perceraian ya kan. Kalau memang anaknya trauma ya buruan bawa ke psikiater ataupun psikolog, jangan diajak kucuk-kucukan kayak begitu.
Meskipun dalam klarifikasi Aden Wong pada podcast Richard Lee mengatakan bahwa sebenarnya Emmy yang melakukan kebohongan di depan publik, namun tetap saja netizen tak begitu saja percaya dengan perkataan Aden Wong. Pasalnya, Emmy pernah mengungkap bahwa Aden Wong adalah orang yang manipulatif. Jika memang Emmy adalah sosok jahat seperti yang diceritakan Aden Wong, seharusnya Aden Wong langsung saja melaporkan Emmy dan menceraikan Emmy secara baik-baik. Bukan justru kabur dengan membawa tabungan dan keempat anak Emmy, termasuk bayinya yang masih sangat membutuhkan ASI eksklusif dari Emmy. Tindakan Aden Wong bersama Tisya Erni kepada Emmy sangat tidak manusiawi.
Chased me out from the family house, took the kids away, took all our savings, and the things they have done to me is quite inhumane, I feel like. Yeah. And my husband, as I mentioned, he was top guy in Indonesia for his company. So he has all the, high connections. And who am I? I'm just nobody, right? Just a mother of four who just moved to the Jakarta to support the family. So these things are actually make me worry about my status, what's gonna happen to me. Yeah, and the concern is, of course, about the kids. I'm very concerned about my kids' well-being. The kids not been in school since 21st of January. I have no idea whether they are having proper education or who is taking care of the kids, because there is 4 kids, right? Yeah, so I'm very, very worried about their mentality and health-wise, and how kids are dealing with all this kind of situation.
Diketahui dari akun linkedin.com pada Minggu tanggal 10 Maret tahun 2024, Aden Wong membuat pengumuman bahwa sejak tanggal 8 Maret tahun 2024, ia tak lagi bekerja di perusahaan Dubai Port World. Dubai Port World merupakan perusahaan yang berada di Dubai, Uni Emirat Arab, di mana Dubai Port bergerak di bidang logistik kargo, operasi terminal pelabuhan, layanan maritim, dan zona perdagangan bebas. Termasuk cabang di Indonesia. Dipecatnya Aden Wong dari perusahaan, berarti Aden Wong bakal kehilangan ladang penghasilannya yang ditaksir mencapai 268 juta rupiah per bulannya.